Hey everybody, Scott Jansen here. In this video, I want to talk about a post that we had in our ACH training group, and this was when and how do we use calls to action in our social media. And I want to talk about how we do it, especially as a therapist. The hypnotherapy business is quite a peculiar business, and a lot of the common marketing rules that everyone says you have to do marketing this way, it has to be this and this, do not fit for a therapeutic practice. How do I know? Because I've done them all and I've tested them all and I know what works. That's why you find with it, let's say a 100K coaching program, it does pretty much everything opposite to what the mainstream marketing programs will tell you, but that's why it works so well. It's so specific when it comes to a hypnotherapy business, and that's why I got good at teaching it, because that's all I know. For other types of businesses, maybe it's a SaaS business, maybe it's a brick and mortar business, calls to action might work really, really well. But when it comes to a hypnotherapy business, even NLP and coaching, I highly recommend following these steps to get the most out of your CTAs or your calls to action. So let's check this out. And this is what I answered the student with, but let's do this in video form. So just to make sure you guys know, a call to action or a CTA is a little instruction for your client to book a call, contact you, email you, or even buy your online program. Okay, you've all seen them. A Facebook ad is just a big call to action. If there's a coaching program on Facebook, they generally have like a picture or a video. They have the blurb up the top, and then at the end it says book a call or buy my product online, 50% off. And that's basically a CTA. The problem with CTAs and in the therapeutic business, they are overused, they look salesy, and it turns your content into that. Sales. I used to use a lot of calls to action, and what happened? No one bought my stuff. No one showed up to my programs. No one did any of that stuff. Why? Because of this thing I'm about to talk right here. You look at social media now. What is everyone trying to do? Everyone is trying to sell you something and forcing you to do something. When do we use calls to action? Never. If you look at how many emails we send you guys, if you're on our email list or the videos that we have, very rarely do we tell you to do something. I might have what we call our launch video just to let people know about our next ACH or 100K program, but that's it. The rest of the content we create just like this is informative. It's answering common questions. It's teaching you guys something, and I don't want anything in return. So when do we use them? Never. I said this to the student, let's say maybe 1 in every 100 posts. If you go to any person's hypnotherapy, unless they're in our program because they're not going to be doing it, any hypnotherapy business Facebook page or business page, whatever it is, you'll notice the common content they create is like a long story about their life, how they had a breakthrough, they had a breakdown, then a breakthrough. And then at the end, it says something cheesy like, if you want to change your life just like I did, please book a call. Or another post says, I've just had someone cancel who wants to come in and see me for a hypnotherapy session, 50% off to quit smoking, overcome anxiety. And it's just, if you go through all of their content, it's the same thing over and over. Buy, 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 buy. And the content gives the person nothing. The content proves nothing to this person about their authority. It's always just buy, buy, buy. And I can guarantee, without a shadow of a doubt, those people that are constantly using calls to action are not making money. Why? Because people are on Facebook to do what? To buy something, to be told what to do, to be given a product they don't really want to just have it spammed. If you've ever seen the same Facebook ad over and over, which is a call to action, don't you click off it and say, don't show me this again, it's too repetitive? The same things happens with this content. People are on Facebook to do what? To catch up with each other, to have funny posts and read about people and see their photos and stuff like that. So I play along the same lines when it comes to social media. And like I said, 1 in every 100 posts I might say something. Even when I was doing strategy calls, I hardly ever said it. But if you're using them too much, like the majority of social media, it's too salesy. Someone's always trying to sell you something and forcing you to do something. And human beings don't like that. I don't like that. And I'm sure you don't either. Imagine every video I posted on YouTube, guys, while you're watching this, was saying at the end, subscribe to my channel. That's a call to action. I hardly ever do it. Can't remember the last time we did do it. What if at the end of every video I told you to buy something? What would you do? You'd probably unsubscribe and never watch my videos. You guys are hopefully here because you're learning something for free without me forcing something down your throat. Calls to action are overused, guys. So what's the alternative? This is the alternative, and this has been tested, guys. This is not just my opinion. We've helped tens of thousands of hypnotherapy businesses grow from scratch. And this is one of the things we tell them not to do. Don't worry about the CTA. Don't get the regular marketing books and marketing courses. They'll just tell you to do the same ridiculous things over and over. If you look up calls to action online on Google, it'll come up with the same generic calls to action from all these big businesses. Now, just because they're saying it, they're just creating content to get eyes on their website and sell their products. It doesn't mean it's working, but everyone assumes you do a call to action, it means sales. Absolutely not, especially when it comes to a therapy business. So, what's the alternative? You guys probably knew I was going to say this. Create informative content consistently, constantly, all the time. Outwork your competition. Prove your expertise and authority. You say, well, Scott, I'm brand new to hypnotherapy. How do I have authority if I've never seen clients before? Your social media becomes your authority. You showing up all the time is your authority. Everyone wants authority first, but it's the content and the consistent content, the tens of thousands of posts that you need to make every single year, that creates your authority, not the other way around. If no one knows you, how would you have authority? The only way for people to know you, you can either go knock on everybody's door and introduce yourself, or you can use social media, just like I'm doing right now, to prove your expertise. So create informative content consistently. Don't sell. Talk about their biggest problems. Talk about their common questions that your potential clients in the anxiety field, the stop smoke field, whatever it is. What are they thinking? What are they asking themselves? Create content about that. Prove your expertise and authority. You want to have a banner that says what you do. If you go to my Facebook page, guys, you'll see at the top right now, we've got our next ACH training as our banner on Facebook. Same on Instagram, same on TikTok, same on across all of our social media. And it changes depending on whether we're launching a program or not. But it tells people what I do. Then the rest of my content is not reminding them. It's just creating content to answer their common questions. Why? To prove my authority and I know what I'm doing. So you want to have a banner that says what you do. Every hypnotherapist should have that. And let your clients come to you. What do you think is going to be a better client? The one you force or the one that makes up their own goddamn mind to come to you? The one that's in pain. People are smart enough, guys, to know what to do. I've seen a Facebook ad that had at the bottom's call to action, click on the buy now button below. People are smart enough. They know if the button says buy now and they want it, they will do it. They don't have to be constantly reminded. And again, if you're on Facebook constantly preaching to people to buy your product, I can guarantee they'll unfollow you or they'll just block you. How do I know? I do that to people. People try and sell me shit all the time. I block them. Hypnotherapists that come to me and just sell, 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 sell. I block them because I don't want to be sold to. I can't see your authority. It doesn't look like you know what you're talking about. It's just another generic bit of information or story about yourself or piece of content. That doesn't create authority in my mind. And I've bought stuff from hypnotherapists before. And I know the ones that are good at what they do because I have authority. That helps me buy. But constantly telling your audience, guys, to buy, will do the opposite. People are smart enough to know what to do next. If they want to book you in, guys, they will. I always say create more free content than you expect to get paid for. Now, that's the end of this video. Right now, I can give you a call to action. Go buy my 100K coaching program. Go buy my next ACH program. Go do all of those things. Go do it now. Subscribe to my channel. But you don't want to hear that. You know, if you want to get into my programs, you just go to my website and buy them. Simple. But I'm not going to keep reminding you because you're smart enough to know what to do. So when it comes down to it, guys, every generic marketer is going to say use a CTA because everybody else has told them that. But it doesn't prove that it works. The real way I know it doesn't work because I've tried it. We did this and sales went down. I stopped doing it. What happened? Sales went up. Not just my sales. The students themselves stopped doing it. Business grew. They stopped doing the mindset. Business grew. Stop using traditional hypnosis. Business grew. That's why we teach all these things and show you what to do as an alternative because we know what works. So there you go, guys. Up to you. It is your business. Test these things for yourself. Prove me wrong. Let me know if it does work for you. But that's why we don't use CTAs. Don't use them in your social media, guys. Inform your clients of your expertise and authority. They know what to do next. They are smarter than you think they are. All right, guys. Hopefully that was informative. See you in the next video. Bye for now.